The icy wind cut through the night like broken glass. It was nearly midnight, and the city bus stop stood deserted except for Ethan, a tired young man in a faded jacket, clutching a paper bag from his late shift at the diner. He rubbed his hands together, breathing warmth into them, when he noticed her, a woman standing a few feet away, arms wrapped around herself, shivering uncontrollably. Her heels were muddy, her phone dead, and her designer coat was missing. She looked utterly lost. Ethan hesitated. She clearly didn't belong here. Her elegant dress and diamond bracelet screamed money. But the cold didn't care who you were. "Hey," he said softly, stepping closer. "You okay?" She looked up, startled. I'm fine," she stammered, though her lips were blue. Ethan didn't believe it. Without thinking, he shrugged off his own jacket and offered it. "Here, take it, you'll freeze." She tried to refuse, embarrassed. "No, I can't." "Please," he insisted. "You need it more than I do." Their hands brushed as she reluctantly took the jacket, and for the first time in a long while, someone had done something for her, without wanting anything in return. The bus took another 30 minutes. They waited in silence, the cold air filling the gaps between small talk, about the weather, the city, and how hard it was to keep going some days. When the bus finally came, Ethan gave her a small smile. "Take care, okay?" She nodded, still wearing his jacket. "Thank you, you have no idea how much this means." He waved, then disappeared into the bus, leaving her standing there, clutching warmth that felt far deeper than fabric. The next morning, Ethan trudged into work at the diner, same greasy floors, same flickering lights. He had bills piling up, rent overdue, and no idea what the future held. As he wiped down tables, a sleek black car pulled up outside. Everyone turned to stare as the door opened, and the same woman from last night stepped out, dressed impeccably, confidence radiating from her like sunlight. Ethan froze, the rag falling from his hand. She walked straight to him. "Ethan, right?" she asked. Yeah," he said, confused. "You're okay?" A smile touched her lips. "I'm more than okay. I was stranded last night after a flat tire. My driver couldn't reach me. You gave me your jacket when no one else would even look my way." He blushed. It was nothing, really. She paused, eyes softening. "It was everything. You reminded me what kindness looks like. I own a company downtown, Harpertech. Maybe you've heard of it." The diner went silent. Of course they'd heard of it. It was one of the biggest firms in the city. Ethan blinked. "You're the CEO." She nodded. "And I'm not here for publicity or gratitude. I'm here because I need people like you, people who see others. Would you consider working for me? We could use someone with your heart and work ethic." Ethan couldn't believe his ears. He'd spent months sending job applications, getting rejected for not having the right degree. And now, opportunity had found him, all because he'd given away his jacket. Weeks later, Ethan sat in a modern office with his name on the door, Ethan Cole, Community Outreach Coordinator, Harpertech. His job? To create programs helping struggling workers, the homeless, and low-income families. The CEO, Madison Harper, often said, "He reminded me that real success starts with compassion." And every time Ethan looked at the framed photo on his desk, a worn-out jacket hanging over her shoulders that night at the bus stop, he smiled. Because one simple act of kindness had changed both of their lives forever.